and all my classmates. Today I am going to tell you some tips to hack your 3 pound monster inside your skull. I have written a mistake. 3 pound monster inside your skull. Can anyone guess what is it? Fast. Your brain initially, because your brain is the most powerful machine you all have. So this is my brain. Looks cute and small, right? But it has drama, chaos, and genius all at once. It has rubber band. It is flexible like a rubber band, but only adapts things after 300 excuses. It absorbs things like a sponge. It absorbs each and everything what you feed. Like if you feed memes, reels, and sometimes even studies, it also absorbs. And next, mirror. It shows the reflection of how we are. It's a bit scary, but it shows how we grow in our life. And lastly, the most important and the most favorite thing of our brain, overthinking. Like a tangled earphones. Like we overthink a lot. Our brain says to us like overthinking is the most important part of life. It's the most important thing we should live with. So today I am going to tell you how to hack your brain and how to make your brain work for you instead you work for your brain. So the first question I want to ask any two people standing next to ma'am, that Yashashvi Didi and that I don't know the name. Like can you name me any three things which are your favorite except a mobile? Fast, we have only 5 seconds. Any three things you love the most except your mobile phone? Any three things? Anything, any three things. Fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, time out. So you have seen your brain is the most biggest drama queen in the world. Girls are not the most drama queen. Brain is the most drama queen in the world because it shows images and it creates hesitation and everything in just a minute. Because as I asked the question to both of them, only one answered frequently. Yashashvi Didi couldn't answer this question because of the brain, because it just has put the hazard inside us that, oh, how can I say what are the three things I like the most? So that's why these are the reasons. It happens because our brain overreacts a lot. Because if you have missed any Viva, you will think about it 6 hours. Like, okay, I have missed a Viva. Let's think about it 6 hours. Okay, I've missed the Viva. The teacher will say like these things. The teacher will scold me. I will not get the good marks. And you have lost your charger. You misplaced your charger. You will panic a lot. Like, where do I have kept it? But it will be on your couch only. Because your brain never evolved to impress you. It evolves to create new things in your mind, new things every day. So instead of reacting, you should respond wisely, because if you will respond wisely, then only your overthinking will reduce. So start responding on your things, whatever you do in your daily life. If you will react the most, then it will turn into overthinking and overreacting. If you will respond wisely, then it will not turn into any overthinking or overreacting or anything. It will just make you more comfortable to respond wisely and take your decisions and take your steps wisely and accordingly. Next, rewire it like a pro. The second thing is the most thing. Like your brain, you're not stuck. Your brain can reprogram itself in a day, in a week, and in an hour also. Like it can reprogram itself, and it's called neuroplasticity. So it helps to rewire our brain. So try to update your brain version. Don't feed yourself the old version of your brain, because if you will just follow your brain, you will not get any success or anything in your life. If your brain follows you, like your passion, your things, what you love to do, not only scrolling your Instagram or YouTube shorts, you also love so many things like your parents, family, friends, spending time with your own, reading books, listening to music, listening to your favorite artist. These are the things which you also love, but because of the mobile, because of your brain that has stuck in the same old version, so it has never seen the good things or bright things of your own. So the most important thing is journaling yourself, that saying good affirmative affirmative. If you're not able to say that, oh, I'm not able to do, just rearrange the word and add few new sentences. Like, if although I am not able to do all the things, at least I will try, at least I will have the satisfaction that I have tried. Although I will not win in this, I will have experience of this, I will get more new things about this thing. The next thing is stop feeding in junk. Like, if you will talk negatively to yourself, the brain will create the same thing on your body also. That it will transfer the same things to your memory bank, to your every body cell. Because if you will talk negatively, it will harm you physically and mentally both. If you will talk like that, I'm not healthy enough, I'm weak, so you will feel like a weak person. And if you will say that I'm a strong person, instead you are a weak person physically, but you will be mentally strong. So try to have good affirmatives every morning. It is not like a cringe, it is a good thing for your own mind, because you're feeling a good thing. I want to ask one question to Yukti. Can you name any 3 affirmatives about yourself? 3 good affirmatives about yourself within 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this is the reason why we should always try to recall our good affirmatives, like in which we are good at. If you are good at writing, you should say, I'm good at writing, I'm a good writer, like writing why. If you are a good reader, you could say yourself, I'm a good reader, I could be the best reader. If you are good at swimming, anything if you are good at, just say about yourself that you are good at these things. Write on your study table, paste it on your study table, and just say it loudly on your mind, because your mind will create those things only. You will have more confidence, you will lose the hesitation, you will have more things to create in yourself, because your brain changes every week, every hour. So if you will feed more things to it, it will create more things. Because if you will feed junk like doom scrolling, if you are saying, oh, I'm tired, let's scroll Insta for 5 minutes, it will take 5 hours to scroll the Insta. If you will scroll Insta in the morning, till the night you will scroll only, if anyone will not interrupt you. This is the thing, you are feeding your brain. You are feeding only junk, because nowadays everyone is like, okay, I want to be the Instagrammer, I want to be in the Instagram. It is not a good thing. It is a good thing also, but in a limited way. Because if you will spend time on social media like constantly for 6 to 7 hours, it will only damage your brain and your body. It will not boost anything, it will not have any good effect. If you are scrolling for a limited time, for 10 minutes, after 10 minutes you are reading or doing something, like if you are visualizing your goals, your thoughts, your ideas, you are writing it on a note, you are writing it on a diary, then it will create new things, that new corner on your brain, that you are good at these things also. Like physical exercise is not the only thing in which you are fit. Mental exercise is also important, and the exercise which are helpful for mental health is reading, journaling, using good affirmatives, writing the thoughts about yourself, visualizing yourself, being in silence, and spending time with family and friends. It's not possible every time to spend time with family and friends. You can also spend time with your own self. You can tell to yourself that in which things you are not good at. You can recall those things. You can just correct those things. If you have done any mistake in your life, just think about it and just learn from those mistakes. Because this image we all are carrying in our brain, and this all tells about ourselves, because our brain is stretchable like a rubber band. It absorbs everything like a sponge. It shows the real image of who we are, not the image which we see in the mirror. The real image which is inside our brain, inside our heart. This shows that, and it is also tangled like a tangled pair of foot. It also overthinks a lot. But the problem is, the only thing, you just don't define yourself that you are not the person which that brain is making you. You are the person, you will make the brain. Don't let your brain work. Don't work for your brain. Let your brain work for you. Be the CEO of it, be the boss of it, be the boss of your own. Just don't work for your brain like an exhausted intern. And in conclusion, I would like to say that if you will have the good mentality, good brain, good mental health, then only you will have the great success in your life. Although you will otherwise words, you will only overthink about yourself and talk negatively and talk bad things about yourself and think about only bad things. This will affect your physical, mental health, and this will affect the environment